Hello student, welcome to the lecture series of complex variable and partial differential equation. So today in this lecture we will start our new topic, that is residues. Okay, so in this lecture we will learn about what is residues and evaluation of residues at simple pole and pole of order m. Okay, so let us understand what is residues. So the coefficient of 1 upon z minus a in the Lorentz series which we have studied in our previous lecture. So the coefficient of 1 upon z minus a in the Lorentz series expansion of f of z is known as the residue of the function f of z at z is equal to a point. Okay. So the Lorentz series expansion about z is equal to a is function f of z is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity a n z minus a raised to n plus sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity b n upon z minus a whole raised to n. Okay, where residue at z is equal to a is nothing but the coefficient of 1 upon z minus a whole raised to n. Okay, here bn, that is the coefficient of 1 upon z minus a whole raised to n. Okay, so residue at z is equal to a is nothing but bn. Okay. Okay, before starting the evaluation of residue, first of all let us understand what is pole of order m. Okay, for example here we have function f of z is equal to z raised to 4 upon z minus 2 whole square into z minus 1. So here we have two pole. First one z1 is equal to 2 and z2 is equal to 1. But z1 is equal to 2 is a pole of order 2 because here we have z minus 2 whole square. So we can say that z1 is equal to 2 is a pole of order 2. And second, z2 is equal to 1 is a pole of order 1. So sometimes it is called as a simple pole. Okay. Second, for example, f of z is equal to 2z upon z into z minus 3 whole cube. Okay, so here we have two poles. First one is z1 is equal to 0 and second one z2 is equal to 3. So we can say that z1 is equal to 0 is a simple pole and z2 is equal to 3 is a pole of order 3. Okay, now let us understand what is evaluation of residue and how we evaluate the residues from any function f of z. Okay, so residue at a simple pole, that is if function f of z has a simple pole at z is equal to a, then we can find residue with the help of this, that is residue function f of z when z is equal to a point is equal to limit z tends to a z minus a into function f of z. Okay, where a is a point, that is a is a simple pole. Okay, now residue at a pole of order m, that is if function f of z has a pole of order m at z is equal to a, then residue at z is equal to a point, that is residue function f of z, z is equal to a is equal to 1 upon m minus 1 factorial limit z tends to a into d raised to m minus 1 upon dz raised to m minus 1 into z minus a whole raised to m into function f of z. Okay, where m is a order of a pole. okay, and A is a pole, okay. So we can find out the residue with the help of this equation, that is residue at a simple pole and residue at a pole of order m. Okay, so let us understand with example, that is obtain the residue of the function f of z is equal to z minus 3 upon z plus 1 into z plus 2 at its pole. So here you can clearly see that we have two poles. First z is equal to minus 1 and second z is equal to 2. Both are, you can clearly see that both are simple pole. So let's find out the residue at its pole. So first pole is z is equal to minus 1. So first of all, residue at z is equal to minus 1. Because this is a simple pole, so we have used residue function f of z at z is equal to a, that is limit z tends to a, z minus a into f of z. Okay, so here we have residue function f of z at z is equal to minus 1 point. So this will become limit z tends to minus 1. This will become z plus 1 into function. So we have function, that is z minus 3 upon z plus 1 into z plus 2. Okay, so this z plus 1, z plus 1 both are cancel out. So we will get limit z tends to minus 1. Here we have z minus 3 upon z plus 2. Okay, now put z is equal to minus 1. So we will get this minus 1 minus 3 upon minus 1 plus 2. So this will become minus 4 answer. Okay, so residue at simple pole, that is z is equal to minus 1, that is minus 4. Okay, now second is residue at pole z is equal to minus 2. Okay, and z is equal to minus 2 also simple pole. Okay, so residue for the function f of z, z is equal to a, we have limit z tends to a, z minus a into function f of z. Okay, so residue at point z is equal to minus 2 will become residue function f of z at z is equal to minus 2 points. So this will become limit z tends to minus 2, z plus 2 into function, that is z minus 3 upon z plus 1 into z plus 2. Okay, so this z plus 2, z plus 2 both are cancel out. So we will get limit z tends to minus 2, z minus 3 upon z plus 1. Okay, so put now z is equal to minus 2. So we will get minus 2 minus 3 upon minus 2 plus 1. So this will become minus 5 upon minus 1. So we will get answer plus 5. Okay, so we can say that residue at pole z is equal to minus 2, which is our simple pole, is 5. Okay, now let's understand with next example, that is find the residue at the poles of the function f of z is equal to 2z plus 3 upon z plus 2 whole square. Okay, so here we have poles of the function f of z, that is z is equal to minus 2 only. Okay, so z is equal to minus 2 is a pole of the function f of z is equal to 2z plus 3 upon z plus 2 whole square. But z is equal to minus 2 is a pole of order 2. Okay, because here we have z plus 2 whole square. So we can say that z is equal to minus 2 is a pole of order 2. Okay, so now let's find residue at pole z is equal to minus 2. So we have residue at z is equal to minus 2. So we have equation, that is residue for the function f of z at z is equal to a 4 pole of nth order, that is 1 upon m minus 1 factorial. Here limit z tends to a, this is d raised to m minus 1 upon dz raised to m minus 1 z minus a whole raised to m into function f of z. Okay, now here m is nothing but order. Okay, and order of this pole is 2, so put m is equal to 2 and z is and a is equal to minus 2. Okay, so this will become 2 minus 1 factorial limit z tends to minus 2. This will become d raised to 2 minus 1, so this will become d. Here dz raised to 2 minus 1, so this will become dz into z plus 2 whole raised to square into function that is 2z plus 3 upon z plus 2 whole square. Okay, now this both are cancel out, so we will get here 1 upon 2 minus 1 factorial, so that will become 1 factorial and 1 factorial answer is 1. So we will get limit z tends to minus 2. Here we have d by dz into 2z plus 3. Okay, now what is the meaning of d by dz 2z plus 3? So take derivative first time with respect to z of this function. So we will get limit z tends to minus 2 and derivative of 2z plus 3 with respect to z, this will become 2 plus 0, so this is 2 plus 0 answer. So we will get our final answer, that is limit z tends to minus 2 into 2, so we will get 2 answer. Okay, so we can say that the residue at pole z is equal to minus 2, answer is plus 2. Okay, let us understand with next example, that is find the residue of the function 1 minus e raised to 2z upon z raised to 4 at z is equal to 0 pole. Okay, so here we have to find the residue at z is equal to 0. So this is nothing but function f of z is equal to 1 minus e raised to 2z upon z minus 0 whole raised to 4. Okay, so the function f of z has pole z is equal to 0 of order 4. Okay, so residue at pole of order m, that is residue function f of z, z is equal to a is equal to 1 upon m minus 1 factorial limit z tends to a d raised to m minus 1 upon dz raised to m minus 1 z minus a whole raised to m into function f of z. So here we have order 4, so this will become 4 minus 1 factorial, so this is 3 factorial limit z tends to which point, so at z is equal to 0 point, so this is a is equal to 0, this will become d cube by dz cube and this will become z raised to m, so this is z raised to 4 into function that is 1 minus e raised to 2z upon z raised to 4. Okay, so this both are cancel out, so we will get 1 upon 3 2 are 6, 3 factorial is nothing but 3 into 2 into 1 factorial, so this will become 1 upon 6 and this will become limit z tends to 0. Okay, now we have d cube upon dz cube into 1 minus e raised to 2z. Okay, so here we have to find 3 time derivative with respect to z of this function. Okay, so let us find first time derivative, that is d by dz of 1 minus e raised to 2z, so this will become minus 2 e raised to 2z. Okay, now then d square by dz square of 1 minus e raised to 2z, so this will become, again take derivative with respect to z, so this will become minus 4 e raised to 2z and then d cube by dz cube 1 minus e raised to 2z, so this will become minus 8 e raised to 2z. Okay, so here we have answer, that is 1 upon 6 limit z tends to 0 and this answer is minus 8 e raised to 2z. Okay, now put z is equal to 0, so this will become e raised to 0 and e raised to 0 answer is 1. Okay, so this will become minus 8 e raised to 0 upon 6, so we have answer minus 8 by 6, so we will get final answer, that is minus 4 by 3 This one is our final residue at z is equal to 0 pole. Okay. So today in this lecture we have studied about what is residue and how we find the residue at simple pole and residue at pole of order m. So with the help of these two formula we can easily find out the residue at its pole of any function. Okay, thank you for watching this video.